this video, I'm going to show you how to use your phone tab in your 8x8 virtual office. Your phone tab is where you're going to manage all of your voicemails and all of your calls. Starting from the top, you can see this search bar. I can either type in a phone number that I want to call, or I can copy and paste a phone number from an email or a website in, or I can start typing in someone's name and I can get their extension. You can either type in a phone number by clicking this drop down to get to the keypad, or you can use your keyboard and type in the numbers that way. Once you have a full number in here or a full extension, you can just click call and this will start an active call. Next we have recent, which is going to be all of your calls, and voicemails, which is going to show you all of your voicemails. Recent is going to be able to be sorted in two different ways, all or missed. All is going to show you missed calls, incoming calls, and outgoing calls, and missed will just see missed calls. To determine if it was an incoming or outgoing call, you can see right here, there's either an arrow or there's not. This green arrow means you called out, and if there's no green arrow, it's phone calls you received. It also gives you the timestamp. If this is a new number that's calling you and you want to add them to your contacts, you can click this plus button, and you can either create a new contact or add to an existing one. If you want to create a new one, it will give you this pop-up where you can add the name, the job title, the company. If you have an email address for them, you can add that. Or if you have a mobile phone that you want to add as well, you can add that all in. If you want to text the person back, you can click I am and it'll send a text. Or if you want to get more information, you can click the I and this will give you any information that you had. So here I can see the extension and how long it was, the time, the date, that kind of information. If you want to delete, you simply click the box and this delete will appear. You can say yes or no, and that's gone. If we go over to the voicemails tab, we can see we have one here. It's bolded, so I know that I haven't listened to it. Also, I see that I have a 1 up here, which means I have a unheard missed call. If I want to call the person back directly, I can hover over the name and click, and it'll call out. Again, I can add it to my contacts, or I can just listen to it. So once I hit play, I'll get this drop-down screen, and then you get a couple options. You can either call them back here, send an IM. If you click download, you'll get a pop-up of where you can save it, and then you can choose a specific folder or save it to your desktop. Forwarding will send it either as an email or you can send it to someone's phone number. So I want to send to an email, and I'll click OK, and I'll get this pop-up, and it'll give the person I'm sending a link, and they'll be able to hear the voicemail. Or I can simply just delete it. If it's something important and I want to make sure that I don't forget about it, I can highlight it and click unread so I get this pop-up again. Or I can delete it this way as well. You do have the ability, if you have a bunch of voicemails, to sort by the name or the phone number as well.